Greetings all, it's the Devious Monkey here. Okay, it is Monday, December 29th. It's about 11:05. So much going on. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever the hell it is you celebrate or don't celebrate. Just hope you had a good time the past couple of weeks or so. I did not post a video Saturday night before Svengoolie because of a whole host of reasons. So I'm gonna give you the skinny on what has been happening and what's gonna happen going forward. I've been waiting for my drone to be delivered back to me. I was shocked that it came as quickly as it did. It showed up on Wednesday, Christmas Eve. Problem is that it showed up not to me. It was delivered at 2:58 and the UPS store closed at 3 o'clock. So at that point I was like, okay, well I know I'm not getting it. And then I was out and about and I got notification. I was like, son of a bitch, it got delivered, 2 minutes before they closed. I guess I'll have to wait until Friday to go get it. I went in on Friday, like, we don't have anything. Like, what do you mean you don't have anything? It says it was delivered. When was it delivered? It said it was delivered Christmas Eve, 2:58. I was here at 2:58. We didn't get FedEx on Wednesday. And I said, well, that's weird because it says that it was delivered. He says, look, dude, I'm telling you, it wasn't delivered here. Okay, fine. So I show him the FedEx tracking and it shows that it was signed for by K. Kames. He said, there's nobody that works here by that name. Don't know what to tell you. He says, I was here at 2:58. I was arguing with somebody. So it turns out that it just was not delivered to the UPS store. So where the hell was it delivered? I called DJI and spoke with them about it. And they were very apologetic. And she said, well, immediately start researching this and we'll come up with a solution. You should hear by Monday. I was not happy with just sitting around doing nothing. I look at the name of the person that signed for it on the FedEx tracking. And I'm like, all right, let me type it in to see what happens. Turns out it's the jewelry store 5 doors down from the UPS store. I just went there. They're not open until tomorrow. I have to now wait until tomorrow to go to the jewelry store to get my drone. So it's gonna come down to either this guy's legit and he's gonna be decent about it and he's gonna give me my drone, or he's gonna have to answer to the police for a felony theft because it shows that he signed for it and it's expensive enough that it becomes grand theft. We'll find out what happens tomorrow. Enough of that drama. In the meantime, I got a lot of cool loot for Christmas and I'm pretty excited about it. And in fact, what I got has affected the monkey brain into changing the flow of how I'm going to be filming going into 2026. I got an Insta360 Ace Pro 2 action cam. It's inside of this Explorer grip. It's their newer grip. There's an older one that is just literally a cage and it allows you to push on the metal and it hits the shutter button if you want to take pictures so you can hold it like a camera. This new grip though is actually powered. So when you get it in there, you close the door onto the USB-C port, and now you have a shutter button, a zoom button, you've got dials to move and make selections and all that shit. I have been playing with this since Christmas Day, and I will point blank say it. I love this camera. This thing is amazing. This is so intuitive and so easy to change settings. Not only that, but it's like the Sony stuff that I got used to, where if you have it on video, it remembers those settings. If I flick over to still pics, it remembers those settings. I can't tell you how huge that is for somebody like me that does both. It's a pain in the ass, and it's the one thing that I don't like about my Lumix stuff, is that it doesn't remember. That's why I always have my stuff separated out as often as I can. I have a filming camera and I have a stills camera, and I've been doing that for like the last decade. Let me tell you, I've carried this with me everywhere. I have gone back and forth, I've taken pictures, and then I've shot video. I've shot most of my video over the past several days with this camera. And it was so amazing that I decided to change my flow. What does that mean? It means I went to the Navy Exchange and I bought a second Ace Pro 2. And I also bought a Go 3S. And of course, I still had my Mic Air, the little microphone and stuff. And let me tell you, that's amazing too, now that it's connected with Insta360 stuff. I put this on. All I have to do is turn it on. When I turn it turns on the Ace Pro 2. It syncs it up. I start capturing audio right away. All I gotta do is push the power button once. It starts recording. Push it again, it stops recording. I've also changed up my flow for day job and how I'm doing stuff. One thing that I wanted to do, and I realized that the way the account team and the other entities that I have to deal with are set up, they're constantly sending last minute shit that they need approval on, or I have to have eyes on, or this, that, and the other thing. In order to do that, I have to be able to VPN into the company's portal, or I can't get into those sections to do what I need to do. So if I leave on a Tuesday morning and it's a long week and I don't come back until the end of the day, Thursday, and they need something by the end of Tuesday, I can't do it. I hate that. And it happens all the time. Now I set up that little Windows 2-in-1 tablet-y laptop thing that I took with me so that I could do pretty much everything that didn't require a VPN, because I like my equipment better than my company's equipment. I cannot, no matter how hard I've tried, no matter how much time I've spent on it, I cannot get the company's VPN on that frickin' device. In the meantime, I did receive a brand new company laptop. It's actually pretty good. I thought to myself, you know what? I need to suck it up and I need to start taking my company laptop with me when I go on the road. That being said, about going on the road, see how I'm going from one to the other? I completely redid all of my routes for the coming year. So I went through, I got on Google Maps, I redid every route. Took me several hours of mapping and timing and all that kind of stuff, and trying to give myself enough time in there so that, you know, okay, maybe I can stop and get lunch and then not be late for the rest of the day. So I did all that shit. I got all my routes reconfigured. I then went into OneDrive, built my 2026 hierarchy of folders, went into my Outlook, built 2026. All this being said, that's where we're going in 2026. 90% of my videos are going to be shot on these Insta360 cameras, including when I'm going out and doing monkey in the wild shit. That's a lay of the land for what's coming. So that's all you get. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, leave them down below. As always, thank you for joining me. Be sure to like and subscribe. And remember, kids, forward and up.